So I'm gonna give you guys just a little, some tips and tricks that I teach my team here in North Carolina on what you could do for Facebook every single day to get this started. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to have like a cool ass cover page, like a cover photo, and a really really nice like profile picture, right? And your cover photo and your picture needs to kind of depict that you're in real estate, right? Like in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be like a business card or anything like that. Don't be boring. Don't put a business card. But you gotta let people know that you're in the business of real estate. So after that, it's important that you start growing your following, you're adding friends, right? So my rule has always been is that I started adding 20 people per day. Okay, so I started adding 20 people locally per day, maybe 20 people that my friends knew, common friends. You know how you have that little suggestion box that says people you may know, and you're like half of people you ain't even like, but you keep scrolling. It don't matter, keep adding, right? So you want to you send them a message after you send them a friend request and be like, hey yo, like I'm Michelle, I'm your local real estate expert. Like I love to be your point of contact if you're looking for a house. And then I continue on to my next message, and it will be something like something along the lines of the same thing, and be like, hey, I'm Michelle, your local real estate expert. Who do you know that's looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, right? So you don't want to copy and paste your message because Facebook is going to flag you as a spammer, right? But you want to have this message come across in the same fashion. You want to introduce yourself, maybe say something y'all have in common, maybe a common friend, whatever. And then you want to give them the sales pitch. It doesn't have to be like too strong of a sales pitch, but you're letting them know like, hey, I'm your local real estate expert. Reach out to me if you know if anybody's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. So I did this for months. 20 people per day until I grew a following, right? So Facebook allows you to have 5,000 friends, okay? After 5,000 friends, then you basically can follow each other, and you can still grow your following, all that, but you're only allowed up to 5,000 friends. The cool thing about Facebook too, in order for you to reach a larger audience, it allows you can turn on like professional mode or creator mode in order for people to interact with you different on the platform as well. Very, very important that y'all know that I'm talking about a personal Facebook page. I'm not talking about the Facebook business page because that's a completely different conversation. If you guys are doing your Facebook business page, cool, but you're losing out on a lot of business by not pitching people on your personal page because that's where people are going to know you most. And the people are going to reach out to you like are is going to be on your personal page. Okay, so I have a lot of folks tell me, well, I don't like to post, or I don't like to put my personal life out there, this, and that. It doesn't matter, right? I mean, you post whatever you want to post, but the thing is that if you really want to make business off of your personal page, you need to have a good balance between your personal life and your business life. So what I do on my business page is that every like I will post, like for example, like right now after I get the Zoom, after I get off the Zoom, I will post a something about business, right? Because yesterday I posted something like personal. And then my next post after that, it will be something personal, but I always flip flop between both because of the algorithm and because I need people to stay engaged. If you're that realtor that always posts the same shit, excuse my language, the same like open house or coming soon or just listed or this and that same boring ass flower, I promise you this is not going to work. This is only going to work if you're authentic in your business. Okay? Those are my recommendations for Facebook. So as long as you're posting every single day and you're adding your 20 people a day, you're going to see a difference in your business. And that's just, the very start, but it's a fundamental thing that you need to know about using that platform.
Thank you, Michelle. She's amazing. Does anyone have any questions? Because she's not going to stay with us for the whole time, so we'll take a couple questions for you, okay?
For sure.
All right, so could you explain, totally makes sense when you said we should be using our personal page. I didn't even think about that. That totally makes sense. But could you talk a little bit more about the business page? Would it make sense for us to also create that as well, or only just start off on our personal page?
Yeah, so you want to start off on your personal page, unless you're willing to drop some money on that business page. The business page works, right? But like if you're trying to run ads or you're trying to, like, those business pages are created in order for you to spend money on ads, okay? And you for sure can do that. I still run ads from time to time because now I run multiple social media pages, right? So sometimes I'll do ads with walkthroughs for houses and stuff like that so I can reach different audiences. But if you guys are just starting off, if you want to see a significant increase in your business without spending too much money, your personal page is golden. And I'm telling you, most of my business comes from my personal page. I don't even got to use the business pages, they're just an extra. But remember to stay authentic. And look, guys, I get it. Like, a lot of us don't want to share personal shit. But you know what? In business, people love that because guess how many people you're competing in your local area? I know how many people I'm competing with in my market. The number is crazy. It's like 15,000 realtors that I have in my local market. I got to stand out from those 15,000 realtors. And the only way I see standing out from them is being my authentic self, right? And that's, if you, when you guys follow me on social media, you'll see that I share a lot about my personality, where I'm from, this and that. I'm funny, la la la, and that's already setting myself, different from everybody else. And every single one of y'all has a unique personality, and if you can tap into that, you will reach the audience that you're looking for.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you, and
Yes.
I'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Thank you.
So I forgot to mention that she owns 75 properties. She's 29 years old. She is such a sweetheart. If you guys
market. It was the country of Barbados.
Oh.
Yes, no worries. I'm proud, you know. Yes. So, my history is pretty much I started real estate back in about 2010. I did it because the birth of my first child. I wanted to actually go to their kindergartens and things like that. All the day. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it gave me freedom. And one thing that I really liked in the real estate market is that you can do whatever you want. People don't tell you what to do. I worked for corporate America for a long time, and that's the one thing that got me fired. Because I didn't do what they told me to do. I'm proud to be fired now. Because every realtor is unemployed, right? So yeah, pretty much that actually let me know that to be somebody who actually supports myself, I need to treat it like a business, So what do businesses do? I look at some of the biggest businesses out there at the time. It was like Macy's, Sears, all that other stuff. And I just wanted to emulate kind of what they do and kind of like be a match to that. No, I'm not as big as a Macy's or a Sears or whatever, Little Caesars, but I wanted to do things consistently so that, I could pay myself as an employee the same way they do, take time off and everything like that. But yeah. I don't know what am I supposed to say.
We'd like you to delve into how you built your social media platform.
Yeah, so tell us how long you've been on social media, which it's been a while.
And then give those tips.
Oh, okay, cool. Why am I here? No, again.
Typical realtor, why am I here?
No. So basically, I'm a little nervous now. So basically, a lot of things I do is I like to help people, especially it kind of inspired me to do my own marketing company a couple of years into the real estate game, because marketing is one of the biggest things that sets you apart from everybody. And one of the things that I really remembered is everyone here listens to the same radio station, and it's called With Them. Acronym means what's in it for me. So when you're marketing, you have to see what's in it for the person who's listening to what you're doing. So that means you have to do your research. You have to. Research is a boring word, but it's more like just diving in. If you're going to be the biggest person in Riverside, you got to look up everything that has to do with Riverside. The boring stuff, the crimes, everything. Because we're blessed to be in California right now. We have one of, besides the prices, inflation, and everything like that. We still have a beautiful background. And we have all this sunshine, and you can do anything you want in any corner of the city or in the state. If you want to be a winter realtor, go to Big Bear. If you want to be a beach realtor, we have like thousands of miles of coast. If you want to be a desert realtor, it's only like a 45-minute drive. One of the things that I really liked to do when I was like in 2011 was to venture out, because we're licensed in the entire state. So I really like to, take advantage of that. Another thing is something that one of the speakers, actually a lot of the speakers actually touched on, was authenticity. That is one of the biggest things because, there's a lot of things going on, and you don't want to be part of the mix of everyone going on. So you want to be you have to stand out. You can follow a trend, but what you want to do is be authentic, and it's easy to say, but hard to do. So I'm going to teach you a little bit of tricks to do that. You have to actually look into yourself. Take some time to meditate. You have to actually look and see where was I born? Where did I grow up? Who are my friends? Who's my family? What's my legacy? What do I want? It's fun. It's really fun looking at all that stuff. So take that, write it down, and then you will basically have your own sense of what you need to project to other people. And you can actually, if you have common sense, you know what people want to see and what people don't want to see. But another point to that is you also have to post things that kind of make you vulnerable. Sometimes I'll post, damn, I got a flat tire. And then magically I get clients that call me like, I was just thinking about you, We live in a spiritual world, you know what I mean? So you have to be cognizant of that and put good things into the atmosphere. Another thing is when it's what's in it for me, you have to pay very close attention to the trends. A wonderful thing is that we get paid to look good, to feel good, and to be aware of all the situations. So we have to take advantage of that. That's a beautiful thing. We get paid to actually work out, and I probably don't that much, but you get paid to do everything. Thanks for coming, Ruth. Appreciate it. And another one that I want to say is that one of the biggest things that really captured a lot of the leads that I have is I interact with people. I spend at least an hour a day going and interacting with people, because the worst thing you want to do is to send somebody a a happy birthday and their mother just died. You know what I mean? Or, you have to really be cognizant of your sphere and really take some time to actually dive in and see exactly what they're going through. It's also an opportunity, sending out personal graduation seasons here. Everyone should send out at least one graduation card, graduation text. Hey, or best thing, if they're having babies, they need a bigger house. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell them that, but you say, hey, congratulations on your baby. Send them some stuff. Those little things in marketing. But also I wanted to share a statistic. There's 8 billion people on this planet right now. When I graduated high school in 2002, there was about 6 billion. So we're getting more populated. 5 billion people are on social media. So if I were to throw a ball into this crowd, a row of 8, 5 out of 8 of those people are using social media. They probably hit a social media user. So that's the power of it. Facebook is mostly for your family, for your friends. It's kind of like a background. Instagram is definitely the leading thing. Everybody, young, old, infant, everybody's on Instagram, even dogs. As well, TikTok, it's really hard. I discovered TikTok in 2018, 2019. I got banned early on because I had an explosion. So my TikTok's not that great. But I see TikTok and people are really killing it. If you can find the methods to do a good TikTok, you'll get things from all over the place. Yeah, definitely have at it. Yeah, health over wealth. And also, basically, hashtags are a big thing too. Sometimes, you don't want to overplay them or anything, but someone actually found me on a hashtag one time. I was brushing my teeth in the morning, and some guy called me, and he had a slight accent, and he said, "Hey, I want you to sell the house to my brother." And I'm like, "Oh shit, one of those marketing things." You know what I mean? Like, I humored him. I said, "Okay, where is it?" He was like, "In Fullerton." And I was like, "Okay, what's up?" He's like, "I'm sending you the pre-approval right now. $1 million home." Just because I put the hashtag or something in Miami. You know what I mean? Closed like about 2 weeks later. So hashtags can get you to the right source. A lot of different avenues. You have so many things. I believe I'm a futurist. We do a lot of AI. My partner right here, we started a tech company called Agent View CRM. We nurture leads and things like that. We're futurists. I think that they're gonna make you start paying for what you're doing for free right now in the next 5 years. Yeah. So I think that we really have to take advantage of it. That should be the motivation right there. Do it before you have to pay for it. Those NFTs those little things, the artificial intelligence out there, they're gonna really, really start the game. And CapCut, whoever said that is genius because basically I use that all the time. Hablo español poquito para bien ser dices, pero I don't I'm not like extremely, but I get myself through a transaction. But with CapCut, I could make a video and I actually have videos in Mandarin, I have videos in French. We just got back from Canada, so I went ahead and did a room tour in French because there's a lot of French speakers up there. That could get you a lead too, because I put my real estate logo on the back of that. There's so many different things. Like even on vacation, I'm working. You know what I mean? So marketing, make yourself a billboard every single day. Be consistent. Like right now, you should be having your 4th of July ad already ready. And one of the last things I want to say, well, not even the last thing, one of the last things I can remember is make a planner. Make an entire year planner and try to make as many ads as possible because we all have families, we all have people, and we don't want to be like this on an important day. We just want to be like this. You know what I mean? Set it up. Make it like a year, make it a month, make it a couple of days in advance so you can have your life. Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you.
So we're gonna go ahead and open it up to you guys for any Q&A. Anybody has any questions? Or do you want to do that first?
Yeah. Question?
Oh,
Sorry.
are you thinking?
I'm so sorry.
Are you sure you want to talk before you go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me send the text real quick.
Okay. So for those of you that don't know, that's Bobby. She is our NAREP president.
Yeah.
So we want her to speak. So, okay, go ahead, James, if you want to say anything. I don't know if anybody has any questions.
We want to open the floor for questions. We don't want you to leave
I
without.
have a question.
Please do,
So
yes.
how, cause all of this, videos and pictures and it's all over the place. You have to have like somebody follow you around, cause I'm like focused on my business, focus on my family, focus on this. I don't even think, oh, I gotta take a picture of myself at this moment or while I'm doing this. But it seems like when you look at the videos on Facebook and Instagram, like, it's always prepared, like, do you have someone that follows you around doing this stuff?
Yeah, I'd love to answer this question. So basically, one of the biggest things you could do is hire somebody like, I don't know where he's at right now. He's got the camera, Sim. Yeah, someone like Sim. Relatively cheap. You could actually make your own videos like that. However, you also want to carry around a carbon fiber napkin so that you can always have clear videos. No, we don't have people following us around, but just taking pictures of things. And like, let's say you're at a home inspection, right? Or you come to a house early. What you just want to do is just, go on selfie mode and just say something. Even if you don't post it, just make something that you think is good. And then later on, maybe a week later, 2 weeks later, when you get the gall to actually post it, do it. So the short answer to that question, no, you don't need anyone. However, you want to take advantage of your phone as much as possible and tape everything. And tape the good times, the bad times. Tape yourself in and out. You know what I mean? Everything is relatable. I swear I'll get you something. Like everything gets you something.
So the second question is just, do you, because I see a lot of people that do post and they're always look great. I mean, I hear about all these filters and all of these things that. So it's like, I don't have any of it and I'm looking at stuff right now, but I'm wondering, what is it that you guys use to make sure that when you do take a picture, because if not, I'm just gonna delete it. If it's like nasty looking, it's like, no. So I don't want to have to do that. I want to be able to post it, but I want to, do it somewhat, not like all done up or anything. Just maybe a filter or something that kind of makes you look like not a black under your eyes,
I'm gonna tell you something you're gonna hate.
Literally.
You have to get over yourself. I post. I'm gonna be so honest, you guys. I don't like the way, we all have insecurities, okay? I hate this side of my face. So I'm noticing I've been sitting like this whole damn time. And I put my hair down over here. That's just my insecurity. A lot of the times I'm posting things, I hate the way that I look in it, but I'm still posting it. There's a bigger purpose. That's why I'm saying get over yourself. Truly, 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 truly. Looking for the filters, cool. I do filters. When I'm doing the Snapchat stories, they're already built in, they're built-in filters. I'll put those on, of course. CapCut also has filters as well. CapCut has everything, you guys. You can literally go in there and play with it. I never purchased or did any kind of professional editing courses. I just played with it and I figured it out. Okay, you can add captions on there and everything you're saying, it'll just write it onto the screen for you. You could put little titles on, you could do everything with CapCut and it's free. You just have to sit down and play with it. I'm gonna be honest, there's a big learning curve. I would sit down to edit my videos and it would take me 3 to 4 hours when I first started, because that's with everything. When it's new, it's hard, but you have to have your purpose. Everything requires your purpose so you could stick to it. It's not fun, nor is it easy, but you just have to do it. And so that's gonna be, I know, maybe to you, you're like, oh Myra, you look great, but it's us in our own head. I'm like, no, I don't look good, I could sit here and put myself down all day long. It's not gonna get me anywhere. Posting it, no matter what I look like, that's gonna get me somewhere. So, sorry, that's not probably what you guys wanted to hear, but.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
So I'm new to social media too, and I'm a newer agent, but what she's saying is right. It honestly is a job in itself. You have to take time if you want to be on social media. It's either you want to or you don't. You have to choose, because if you want to be, you have to kind of, like, I have family that's influencers. It's literally a job. So you have to give yourself, put it in your schedule if you have a schedule. content time or whatever it is. Get together with some of the girls in the office. That's what we would do. Help each other, film each other. You know, for my first closing on my first listing, I did not like the way I looked. I wasn't sure, but my girls came and it took maybe 30 minutes of retries, or I don't know how many take 10s, but I just posted it and I just did it, and CapCut helps a lot. So at first, if you're not tech savvy, just go on there, download CapCut, try it out, but you just have to build your confidence. And I have to take my own advice because my social media, I still need to grow it, and I ask people these questions too, and it really just takes time and consistency.
Yeah, I guess when you're looking at it, you know, it seems like everybody is like so easy, like they're just on there and they're doing a great job, and they're walking around, they're talking, the voice sounds great, the photo looks perfect, and you're like, when I take it, it doesn't sound like my voice is in and out, you know, I'm walking around, you know, it's not,
And the
nothing like
CapCut
that.
fixes all that.
So you can make it, and seems like it's not good with the CapCut. If you go in there, it'll edit your video and make it look professional.
So, or you can maybe hire somebody to.
Yeah.
Because I don't have time to learn all of that stuff, so. if
Really
you
quickly,
hire somebody-
The main thing with what you're saying is just be yourself, as the ladies and gentlemen told you. There's a realtor on YouTube. He has over, I want to say about 100,000 subscribers. His videos, he doesn't edit them, he doesn't filter them, he doesn't change them. You don't want to catfish people, because we know how that can work when you go on dating sites and other sites. So I've heard. I'm not doing the dating sites. That's what they tell me, you know. But I'm saying that to say, when you start, let the people see who you are. You don't need a filter. You don't have to go out there. Everybody got the hats under their eyes. I see ads on Instagram all the time for put the roller under your eyes or put the gold things under your eyes for TikTok. Just be yourself and start, and as you grow, you'll see you get more and more and more confident. All right? Really quickly, because I know Bobby has to leave, we want to highlight our NARREP SoCal Inland Empire chapter. We have a brand new president. Some of you may know her, you may not know her, but if you don't, you're going to get to know her right now, really quickly. Please put your hands together and welcome Ms. Bobby.
No. So as you can tell, I hate to be in front of everyone. I hate social media. He's walking me through it. I actually like social media. I think when I started on social media, I really like to see people succeed in what they're doing. And I think, oh, that's fascinating, right? And all the things that you guys are sharing, I didn't see that. But when it's my turn, it's like, oh no, hell no, I have time to put that up there. They don't need to see me. But with all that said, yes, I'm the 2024 SoCal Inland Empire North president. It's a passion for me in our Black and Brown community to have representation in real estate. Real estate is one of the pillars for legacy, for wealth, for generational wealth, for having a voice, right, in our economy, in our group, with our people, whether it's litigation, whether it's politically, whether it's the school system, real estate. In our community, and I don't know about every community, but in the Latino community, it was a trend where we hurt each other instead of help each other. NARREP wants to advocate that we help each other grow, right? And that we grow financially, right? It's important that we bring great people like Sonia. I absolutely adore you, right? She's fearless. She's on our board, of course, and she loves to help people. And that's what's important, right? And I love everyone here. Look at how amazing. Like, if you knew the hearts of some of the people serving on our board, they're not just successful, they care. They care about our community. We go to Washington, we go all over the country to do different things to bring this to our community. And so with that said, on June 25th, we have our event in Riverside, an interesting little museum. But it's a rooftop, we have great speakers, we're all gonna be there. Love to have you come and support. We're gonna introduce you to more people, and hopefully you'll have more information that'll help your business grow as well. So again, my name is Bobby Larosco with NARREP SoCal IE. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Madam President. I greatly appreciate that. Now, moving on, I saw a few more hands up, so we can go ahead and answer questions. Yes, ladies first. Yes, ma'am.
I actually had two questions.
Please.
I didn't hear anybody mention YouTube. And then is there any other apps that you use for editing or filming, anything else, other apps that can help you with?
YouTube and apps. Anyone want to talk about YouTube?
I don't do I don't do YouTube.
Okay.
I'm thinking about doing it. This is what I will say. YouTube is more specific. I find that YouTube people go to it if they're maybe trying to relocate. For example, my mother-in-law, she moved from California to Idaho and she found a real estate agent through YouTube because she specifically went and she Googled. It's a little difficult to kind of translate it from, Instagram or TikTok to YouTube because the filming needs to be different. So you're filming like this with your phone standing up for TikTok, Instagram, maybe even Facebook too. But you have to film like this. So you would have to do double the video. I would say pick your platform and just stick to it. Don't get like, oh, I need to do this, this, and this. It's just stick to one and just kind of get started is what I'm going to say. Also, I only use CapCut for editing. If you don't want to use an external app editor, Instagram has a free editor. You don't even have to download anything extra. Like, let's say you don't have storage on your phone, just use the Instagram editor, use the TikTok editor. They already have editors on there for free. You just have to go in there and play with it in case you don't want to use an external editor. And then as far as like things, you don't really need anything when you first get started. You just need your phone to film houses. But if you want it to look a little bit better, then I would say invest in something that's called a gimbal. It's called a phone stabilizer. Mine, I used the DJI one. I got the cheapest one when I first started because that's what I could afford. Now I've upgraded to like the better one, like literally 2 weeks ago. Okay, so it's not like I upgraded like forever ago. I just got it. I actually have it with me if you guys want to see what it is. But I would say that helps stabilize your phone, and it also can hold it so like if you don't have anybody to film you, it holds your phone for you, and you can film yourself like that. So nobody needs to be with you. It also has tracking mode, which means the phone will sit there and you could walk and the phone will follow you. So you could show a kitchen and nobody needs to be there with you. You're by yourself and it's just your gimbal. So it's like $150 after taxes.
Can you show?
Yeah, I'll take it out. Any other questions?
Yes. Oh, the gentleman in the back.
James, thanks a lot. Real quick, I'm gonna step up because it's more of a public service announcement. My name is Rafael Heredia. I've been in the industry about 16 years, guys, and what I'm hearing from my agents was the same thing that I was hearing back then, that I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, how do I get started? A lot of you guys I know, but recently I got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, terminal. Meaning I got a time clock now on my life. So I'm coming up here right now with the courage to help my community out because I'm also a lender as my other company. But I do have a company called the American Dream Team Community. Write that down, guys, because I'm gonna help you guys out. American Dream Team Community. I have a team that will film you, that will brand you, and it's all free. My name is Rafael Heredia. Again, reach out to me. My boy Jesse's back there, one of my executives for our company, but I will help you because the reason why I'm saying this is because last Friday, a lot of you guys supported me, man. A lot of my real estate affiliates came to my first charity event because I'm going to leave a legacy for my family and have cancer awareness be aware. Because to kind of give you a little bit of quick story, 3 freaking doctors saw me and they were brushing it off. But when you're in tune with yourself and with your body, my body was telling me I have stomach cancer. I knew something was wrong. And then luckily my wife, my advocate, was like, no, babe, we're gonna go to the freaking ER and that pain, you're gonna 10X it because I need them to take you serious. And I'm gonna have them do the CAT scans and all this stuff. And they found it. And I knew it because I felt something, but they were telling me, no, Ralph, I think it's your new diet, you're probably bloating, blah, blah, blah. But I take it really serious now. Like my algorithms now is about health. and wanting to take care of myself, and I'm like a big advocate now of helping my community out. So if you need that help, because I don't know what to talk about, I want to look pretty on camera. Trust me, guys, it took me a long time because like our influencer panel here, I got crooked teeth. I don't care. That makes me unique. And like I said, we're changing. The market is changing, guys. The market is changing. So you, as the real estate professional, need to bring some type of value to your community and stand out from the rest of them. And if you're not doing that right now where there's no business, come next year, guys, when the rates come down, because I trust you, kid, the rates will come down and the market will change. You're going to be number one because you started right now, like this young lady right here, a year ago. It only takes 6 months. And trust me, guys, I will find you guys a deal. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Saw another hand go up. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a personal page that where everything lands, not through Remax?
A landing page.
Who are doing the website?
Do you mean a website or a social media personal page?
No, like a personal page where you link everything to your social media,
Like the link tree or like the link tree maybe?
I'm working on making one right now, but I never had one prior to this. Everybody would just send me direct messages.
Yeah.
So you just have to continuously check your direct messages because you'll get requests. They won't show up on your DMs. There's gonna be like a little icon on the side with a little number in it. That's how many people are messaging you, and they're not allowing you to see it. It's for your protection. But you just have to go in there and you check it, and then you accept their messages. But I am actually just working on it right now. So I've been doing this for a whole year, and I haven't even posted the link on my thing because I haven't finished it yet. But what he was saying is right. The industry is going to be changing. We're going to be getting new forms that we have to sign with our clients. The industry is changing. We're going to have to start to show value because, even though I don't think it's going to change too much, I think, we're still going to get, the seller for the most part, pay for commissions. I don't think, they're still going to be paying. It's going to be called concessions now. We still have to show our value because we have to get a little piece of paper signed now, And so you have to have all the knowledge and be able to explain that to someone. And a social media page now is your resume.
Yeah.
We're in that page, in that era of the industry where if you don't have referrals coming to you, like my mom, who's been in this for 30 years, you're newer to this like me, then this is your resume. This is how you're providing value to people. So, I hate to say that you need to do social media, but, let's say if you don't want to do social media, do things like panels. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing first-time home buyers, buying a home as an investor. Oh, you want to sell your house? This is what you would need to do, So I want to do that, invite people just to come in person and have my lender explain everything. I wouldn't even have to talk, But, you could do things like that too. But just figure out a way that works best for you to provide knowledge to people, because our industry is going to be changing. And you need to be prepared for that. You can't just be like, a ver qué pasa. We'll see what happens. So, thank you.
Gentlemen in back, I believe you'll get better, man. Don't worry.
Thank you, brother.
You're good.
Amen, I will.
Yes. I have a long memory, just to let you know. As far as the YouTube, basically, yes, you do have to have a YouTube, and the YouTube, you want to make sure that you specified a certain thing. It's a whole different game than TikTok and Instagram and everything. It's consistency. To actually give you a little bit more detail when you post it, it's going to say, is it made for kids? Is it not? That makes a big deal. Algorithm is everything, and consistency is everything. If you need help actually getting a description or a script, ChatGPT is free also, and it'll help you all the way as well. As far as imperfections, hey, people love that. I would say put a piece of mustard on your shirt and have them pay attention to that. You know what I mean? Because then you'll be known as a girl with the mustard. As long as they're talking about you, for real, like as long as people are talking about you, and we all know we watch the news, like people be talking about you one week, but then they'll always remember you. So any advertising is good advertising. Yeah, and also Right, and one more, as far as the personal page, you need the personal page. Don't worry about it being unprofessional or anything like that. Just build a cadence. Just like one of the ladies were saying, you want to have something motivational. You can have a sold or two, but I never do in escrow because it ain't done until it's done, like Cody said. Or I don't even do just listings. I'm like, well, people who really want to see it are already looking at it, But anyway, basically your personal page is everything, and don't take it for granted. Business page is just a background. Personal page, they want to buy from you. People want to discover you. They don't want to be sold to. They want to discover you. They want to find you, and they want to be like, oh, I found him, her, or whatever. They just, I would just say, pay close attention to it, and don't be shy.
Any other questions? Yes, sir.
I don't have a question, but yeah, on the social media thing, there are a couple of platforms. I use CapCut too. I learned it, and now I don't even have to pay anybody to edit my videos now. So there's CapCut, there's Submagic. You guys have not used Submagic, and put the caption in there and the emojis for you, and it double checks it so it doesn't make a mistake. So you could use that, and you can also do Canva and download some of the elements there and upload them onto CapCut. You can do that as well. 2 offices, I would say, is good with social media. Of course, our office, we're helping people with social media. This man's office right here, they're all into social media over there. If you haven't seen a cool office, this guy's office is brilliant. So 2 offices to visit, his is one of them. So just FYI.
Thank you. And you do have... Okay, while we're doing that, we have something. Any more questions before we get ready to end? Because we have some gift cards that we want to do a raffle for. Do you have gift cards? How do you want to give them away, Sonia?
I thought we were keeping them.
We don't have gift cards, but we do have tacos outside. So we will feed you. Don't worry about that.
So this is a gimbal. It collapses. It's literally not even like anything too crazy. You can screw this on, and then the little legs will open up and it'll sit on the table. You can expand it and it makes it taller, and then you just put your phone in here and it just will. I don't have my phone's over there, but you put you can line up the little dots, and then your phone will be on there, and it just stabilizes it. It's being wonky because it doesn't have the weight of the phone right now. But fun fact, don't touch it when it's on there because you'll break the stabilizer in there. So you gotta turn it off before you touch the little handle.
Mayra, you got it at Amazon, right?
I bought this one at Best Buy, but you can order it at
And if you go to TikTok Shop, they have them on sale. They have them.
It's just a
It's a
gimbal.
gimbal, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's different ones. You can just look for one in your budget, and so it'll just, right now it's landscape, and then you can change like the direction, change for film.
Is that the app you have to download for it to work, or is there a remote control? Like, how does it follow?
The app will, once you buy it, it'll tell you what app to download. And like, upload instructions.
Nice, very simple.
Yeah.
Mayra, does it extend out, like if you want it further from your face, or no?
Like
Make it longer?
Yeah, longer.
That is as long as this is up.
They have different sizes.
You probably want to do like a tripod, but it's small, it fits in my purse, I carry it everywhere. And I just put it on a countertop, and then I film like that.
Love it.
So you don't need to have people with you, and if you want people, you don't have to pay. I will just be like, hey, Yessie, hey, Allison, you want to go film with me today? And we go film. And that's it. And they hold the phone for me if you don't have a person to be with you. So,
Nice.
yeah.
You ready for the gift cards?
Okay.
How would you like to give them away?
So we're gonna ask some questions. We want you guys to volunteer.
Capital's ready. You just said.
Okay, so 2 minutes. Okay.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. You've been absolutely wonderful.
Okay, so Myra said a quote. Who can tell us what that quote was?
Her hand went in first. I think.
I heard like 10 gift cards right.
Get over yourself.
There you go. What kind of gift cards do we have, just so we know?
Starbucks and Amazon.
Ooh, okay.
And if you win the Amazon, go buy some good mics.
What's the next question?
Your turn.
Oh, question? Let's see. What's a good question? What is, how do you know what question to ask? Right?
I have another question.
Go ahead.
How long has Myra been on social media?
You pick it.
Let's go with my man in the suit. I want to hear if he knows his answer.
Since last May.
Yeah. Oh, you got it last name. I have a question. Does anyone know when the judge is going to sign that order for the commission change? The changing in the showing for the buyers, when they're going to, they pushed it back. Does anybody know when they're going to sign it?
When it takes effect?
Yes, when it takes effect. There you go. So now this is not a gift card. These are some sunglasses. These sunglasses are from a young Latino brother out of Maywood, Downey area. He has his own clothing line, and he sent these to me to give them away. And these are super dope. It's going to enhance your look. You'll be super fly. I want to see all the videos with you in it. Tag them, rose gold, and it matches your fit. So you got it. How many more do we have?
Two.
All right,
Okay,
two
so
more.
next question is, how many followers does Janet have? Can't look either.
Oh, I know that one. I'm not saying that.
Yes.
I saw your posts, so about, I think it was like 190 something.
No.
You can't.
No,
win.
you
Like insider trading.
No. Huh? No, I know, it's just a random guess.
Oh.
Just guess.
75,000?
No.
100.
I feel like I wouldn't.
1,000.
Will.
Can I give a range?
Yes.
Between 95 and 100,000?
You got it.
She has about 99,000.
99 followers. We have any more? Let's get it to 100. How many more do we have?
Everybody follow everybody.
Yes, please. Let's follow everyone sitting down as well. Let's go every community. Do we have any more? Okay. Question. Let's see. Who's playing in the finals tonight? Let's go. In the back. Let's hear it. What you got, Mike?
The finals? Celtics, Mavericks, baby. Celtics, let's go.
You got it.
Another question. Either one.
Yeah, oh, no? Okay.
To an agent. Give it to
So
an
you
agent.
then.
Okay, the first three people that can tell me their best takeaway, and then the best one, we'll see who it is.
Okay.
Be yourself, be authentic.
Okay.
Get over yourself.
Yeah. And do it. Don't be afraid to do it.
Like them all. Yes, sir.
You can start from zero.
Yeah.
You can start from zero. Thank you, guys.
Now, before we leave, we have, this is an idea that I got from my marketing